Hey crafters, DIYers, stampers, card makers. This is Kathy with Spectacular Creations, and I am going to continue my beginner card making series. And today I have card kit. So we're going to talk about pre-made card kits, and the one that I have is the Stampin' Up's Paper Pumpkin. This is December's Paper Pumpkin, and it's called Something for Everyone. This is how I started card making and DIY home decor, was with the Paper Pumpkin. There are other card kits on the market, and I do order those from time to time. If there's one that catches my eye, I do order it. But Paper Pumpkin is a subscription box that you can get delivered to your mailbox every month, and it's $22 plus tax, free shipping, and like I said, it comes every month, and it is a complete project in a box. And the only thing that you will probably need is some snips, but usually you don't need it. Everything you need to complete projects is in this box. So I haven't even opened it yet, and we are going to open it. So like I said, this is December's. November's was not cards, it was tags for packages, but they have alternative projects that you can do to turn them into cards. So you have everything in the box. You get a Stampin' Spot, and this is terracotta tile. So I save these and give them away as gifts for people who are just starting out stamping. And I get out my full-size ink pad, and this is also by Stampin' Up. All the links to Paper Pumpkin and my Stampin' Up store will be in the description. If you feel like there's something that you want to order, you will have that link. So you get a stamp set, and this is a great all-occasion stamp set. So it means these stamp sets will be great for any occasion card making. So it looks like we've got Let's Celebrate, Happy Birthday, Congratulations, Feel Better Soon, So Very Sorry, Just Because, Hey Friend, It's Your Day, You're the Best. We got some little flowers, Love You Lots, Thank You, Good Luck, Congratulations. So yes, everything that you would need to make a card. The only thing I don't see a sympathy other than So Very Sorry could be a sympathy card. So you get your stamp set. These are reusable. You can continue to use these on other cards. Everything comes wrapped in a tissue box or tissue paper. And then your main supplies for your card making are also packaged. So we'll open this up. And it comes on a piece of chipboard. I do save my chipboard. And I'll show you if I can find it. The project that I was making with the chipboard. So this is chipboard, and it is like a consistency of like a cereal box, cracker box, or whatever. And what I'm making out of the chipboard is this cover for a calendar. It's not quite finished. I've got to cover the front here, and it will be a calendar after I'm done. So we've got some adhesive back sequins. We've got some dimensionals, and what they do is adhere your layers to your card and pop them up a little bit to where you can have dimension to your card. And you'll see that. I'm going to adjust my camera just a little bit. We've got envelopes, and they have the outside decoration, and I think they're all the same. They're all the same. And this is that terracotta tile color. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sheets of gold full stickers. We've got our card bases. We've got 3 card bases. One side is solid, the other side is dots. Oh no, we got 4. That is in the color Crushed Curry. Then we've got a real pretty flower pattern, and the other side is solid. That is in terracotta tile. There's 4 of those. Then we have shaded spruce. And we've got 4 of those. And then we have, let's see if these are stickers. More stickers. And they are Grapefruit Grove, which is the lighter color, the Old Olive, Crushed Curry, and terracotta tile stickers. You got 2, 3, 4 pages of those. And then we've got our banners, and usually we'll be stamping the sentiment on these particular cards. So that is the supplies that we need. And you also get your instructions sheet, and it looks like there are 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, and it tells you exactly how to make them. They provide you a ruler at the bottom, and that usually is to cut ribbon with. You can use it to cut ribbon with. It gives you a graphic of how the cards should look. And then on the back, it tells you the contents of the package, the coordinating colors, and they give you more project ideas to use, because you'll have extras, to use your extra supplies to continue card making. And then it has some links for you to go online and look for more ideas. So let's get started. We are going to make one of each card. So, and I wanted to put this in beginner card series because this is how I started beginning stamping, was a paper pumpkin kit which led me to be a demonstrator with Stampin' Up, because I just love their colors. Everything coordinates. If you purchase the ink and the paper, they're all the same color. So they help you with color coordination. So we need our card bases. So we'll get those. We need a shaded spruce. We need a terracotta tile. And we need a crushed curry. Now, in my beginner card series, we talked about card bases and using the bone folder. So when you just fold this, it kind of won't lay down. So I do use a bone folder. You don't have to use a bone folder. You can use your paper snips and smooth it down. You can use just a regular ink pen and smooth it down. But the bone folder has more than one use, and we'll go over that in another video. So I go ahead and prepare my card bases, get them where they will lay down flat. And it looks like we're going to use this side in shaded spruce, the flower side, and the dot side. So let's get our, well, let's follow the instructions. I have a hard time following instructions. It's so easy. You can look at the picture and just copy the picture. So it says stamp sentiment. And it looks like we need to find our labels page. And this one is the one that has the decorative gold on the edges, and you just pop it out. And I just lay my bits here, and it looks like we had, actually they stuck together, we have 2 pages. And then we have the flag, what I call a flag banner down here for this one. And it goes on the flower card. And then we need the one that has the decorative rounded corners, which is that one, and it goes on the shaded spruce. So at this point you want to decide what kind of cards you want to make. They have done thank you, congratulations, and happy birthday. So we're just going to keep it at that. When you get your first paper pumpkin, they will send you a block. And you won't get another block every time, but you want to, this is the one thing out of the kit that you want to save so you can use on your next project. So we are going to need thank you, and you just take your stamp off your stamp sheet and lay it on your stamp block. And since these are not used, I always take my finger and rub the stamp set to kind of like prime it a little bit, because it is sticky, and so the ink will stick to it a whole lot better. And then I use my grid paper or my grid mat. But since this is a photopolymer stamp set, we need a Stampin' mat. This is just a soft foam. to give the stamp set a little bit cushion. You don't need it, but your stamps will stamp better if you use this cushion. You could use just a piece of foam, fun foam from the craft store if you wanted, but Stampin' Up! Does have a mat. So what I do is I take scrap paper and just stamp, and it looks pretty good the first time I use my stamp. Again, just to prime it a little bit. And you want to center your stamp over your piece that you're stamping. You want to hold it there for just a minute and let the paper accept the ink. And there you have that one. Now, the other thing that I haven't talked about yet in my Stampin' series is cleaning your stamp. I have a Stampin' Scrub, and there's a wet side and a dry side, and you just want to rub your stamp set on the wet side and then dry it on the dry side. And I got ink on my Stampin' Scrub, so we're going to get that up right quick. The inks are water soluble. If they get on paper, you won't be able to get it off paper, but on plastic or whatever, it just wipes off. You do not want to use a baby wipe or a disinfectant cloth on your stamps because they contain too much cotton, and the cotton will stick to the stamp and gum it up, and it'll make a really not so well stamped image on your next project. So we'll take a sip of coffee, and our next stamp set that we're looking for is Congratulations. So we're going to peel this one off the stamp set, place it back on our stamp collection, and find Congratulations on here. That's right. And if you lay your stamp on your block like that, it won't fit. This hangs over and you won't get a good image. So you want to turn it like in a diagonal position and lay your stamp set or your stamped image on your block. And again, rub and get your scrap piece of paper ready and gently tap. You don't have any ink here around your block, it's just on your stamp set, so you want to just lightly tap and stamp your scrap piece of paper, and that looks good. So we're going to go to our banner now. Tap, tap, tap again. Center our stamp over our piece of paper that we're stamping. Just gentle pressure. Let it sit for just a few seconds. And there's our stamped sentiment strip. Okay. And now we are going to clean our stamp. Place it back with our other stamps. And we need to look for Happy Birthday. Yeah, your stamps will stain, but that's okay. They still work. Here's Happy Birthday. And again, it's too large for our stamp block. So we are going to turn it Make sure it's on the block really well. Prime our stamp, just rub it. Get our scrap. Tap, tap, tap. There's no ink here, it's just on the stamp. And stamp light pressure. That one also looks good. Now we're going to stamp our sentiment strip. Gently press, don't rock your stamp. And there's that one. I'm going to close the ink. It's always a good idea to close your ink pad so you don't get it everywhere, like on the front side of your stamp cleaner. I did, when I first started stamping, I did use baby wipes, but I found that the stamp scrubber was much better for my stamps and my images afterwards. So we're going to put our stamp set back in our set and put the protective cover over there and see what our directions say. So we stamp sentiments. We're going to step 2 and it says adhere adhesive back dies, cuts, and laser cuts to the card front. Tip: gently bend the gold foil sheets to help lift laser cut shapes off the sheet. So it looks like on card number 1 we need a gold swirl, couple of flowers, couple of leaves, so let's find our gold foil sheet for this card. And it looks like it is oriented in what we call landscape position, which this is landscape position and this is portrait. So landscape means it opens with the long side at the top, like that. Portrait means it opens with the long side on the side, like this. So find our gold foil sheets, which are these. And this one is pretty simple too. They put the swirl on one sheet, the leaves on this on the same sheet, and the leaves on the same sheet. So this is card 1, card 2, card 3, so on. So it makes it a little bit more simplified. So their tip was to bend the sticker to get it to peel off, but as you see, it didn't all peel off. So you want to bend and remove the parts that didn't stay on the release paper. You just want the swirl. And be careful not to rip anything. And it looks like this bottom half of the swirl is at the bottom, but it doesn't really matter. You can do it either way. And you kind of want to center it, and you want to see how I'm still got control of my sticker. Once it's down, it's down. You're not going to get it off. So this way you can move it around and make sure your placement is correct. So find your placement Put your finger on it, lightly lay it, and then just smooth it down. Okay, and for this one, it looks like we've got the leaves with the little bulbs, which is here. So again, bend your sticker sheet and just lightly pull to where you have enough bulk to remove your sticker, being careful not to rip your sticker. And these are pretty delicate, so you want to take your time. And I just ripped this one, so we'll have to fix it. I hope everybody had a good Christmas. It is the day after Christmas. Okay, so I've got my finger, and it looks like it's oriented this way. So I'm going to find my center, take my sticker and place it. And here's another use for your bone folder, is this little sticker here was not completely out. So I can pick it up and then just press. Now it's missing a piece. These top of these leaves here, it broke on me when I was pulling it out. So you want to be real careful. So just find the piece that you left behind, and it's all sticker, so you can just place it on your card. And it's okay, that's probably going to be covered up. So there's that one. And our third one on this sheet is here. So gently remove your gold sticker. And there's a couple of pieces here that didn't stay on the release paper, so you can use your snips or your bone folder and get in there and poke those through. Find your center. Actually, this one we need the other sticker first, which is this one. So pull it up, and we're going to place it down towards the bottom. And that hangs off just a little bit. Just like that. Now this one we also did wrong. You can see that we put our sticker first, and we needed the round first. So let's see if we can pull this up. By some miracle we may be able to pull it up, which we did. And I just place it on the back of my hand. Most of the time you can't get those stickers off, so I'm glad we did. So we need the round. and it goes up towards the top. Take our sticker again. And that's those two about finished. So we're going to work on this one because it looks like we have some stickers to adhere. We're going to take our sticker sheet again and arrange our flowers. And it looks like we've got 2 leaves. And you can pretty much just place them where you want to. And that one goes there. All right. So I think we're finished with that step. Step 3 says adhere labels using the dimensionals. And remember at the beginning I told you dimensionals were foam adhesive dots that allow you to give your card definition, dimension, and pops things up. So we're going to put 3 on each sentiment. You can just put 2, but I like to put 3 so I don't have the center sag a little bit. So this is our thank you card. So we find our thank you sentiment, and it is in the middle of our flower arrangement. And that one is close to being done. Now we need the flower card and congratulations. And you're going to center it. And now we need our happy birthday. And you just take the backings off and find the perfect position and then just press it. Alright, I think we're to the 4th step, and that is, it says adhere rhinestones to card. And usually they give us enough rhinestones to put 3 on each card. Your eye likes to look at odd numbers, so we are going to work with 3. So here's your rhinestone pack. They already have adhesive on them, and you can use your paper snips and just pick one up. And I like to do my rhinestones in a triangle because it looks good. So we have 3. 1, 2, 3, and they're in a triangle. And I got some adhesive stuck. So this one, I think we'll put one here. One at the bottom. And then our last one, and that is our third card. The rhinestone is there. There, you can see them now with the light. So these are our 3 cards from the Paper Pumpkin card kit. You can either sign the inside or finish the card off with another sentiment. So this is my take on card kits. This is a good one. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.